Here's the Strut Your Mutt parade. This is the starting point. We're coming to the starting point at the end. I'm not sure they strut out and strut back. I don't know. We should find out. Here come Susie and Peter coming down the road into Surrey. Perhaps they could participate in the Strut Your Mutt parade. It's the annual walk they have for dogs. Here come Peter and Susie in the Surrey. They're going along. There they go. Down Great Hill Road. Around the circle. Strut Your Mutt registration. Coming around the circle. Perhaps I could enlist Susie to take a picture in the Surrey. Isn't it fun? Yeah. Did you see the dogs? Oh, then you have to chase after them. They've already strutted. Here, take this. No.
Okay.
It keeps on going. Hurry, hurry.
Hurry, hurry.
And take the dogs.
Well, why don't you? No, you ride.
All right.
You ride.
Here, take this. Give it to Fred.
Okay.
We have to see if we can catch them.
Okay. So we're just going along here?
We're going along to see if we can catch the dogs.
All right.
You're here. They're not so terribly far ahead, and they're only dogs. So now we're going to hustle along, see if we can catch them. They'd stopped the traffic. There are 250 of them, so we can hardly miss them. Come to the tail end of Strut Your Mutt.
We saw a dog, a large, I thought it was a Doberman, but it may not have been a dog with 3 legs and amputation.
Yes, and they had many dogs that were in carriages.
Oh, I didn't see any of those.
So they stuck them into carriages and took off. Now you're responsible for steering.
Yes, and for braking.
Yes. Did you go down to the fancy house?
No, we didn't go that far. We went to a turnoff.
Yeah. There's some mutts. Those are late registrations. I think that's one of the cops. They just drift.
Read the Adam Gopnik on the origin of dogs that was in the recent New Yorker?
Yes. We got a lot of controversial letters to the editor.
Oh.
People were mad that they hadn't talked about certain books.
Oh dear.
They hadn't talked about some things. Other
That's
people
funny.
thought it was very good.
Yeah.
But some people, how could you forget this dog?
Oh dear.
And why didn't you know about this?
How many?
You know?
I have no idea how many breeds there are, but I would guess they're in the neighborhood of 1,000.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny. Now they're starting to spread out. Now I can drift again. So I can't if I pedal.
I'm fine.
It jiggles the thing too much. I'll hold it steadily. So we're coming up on the tail end of some of them. So you can see them. Some of them have walked along.
Oh, right.
They're waving the flags. And they try to stop some of the cars. I don't think they'll stop us. Yes, they have stopped some of the cars. They're slowing them down because of Strut Your Mutt. In the distance, you see the dogs walking near the Narragansett.
Oh, yes.
Big crowds of them. Small dogs here. I think we're going to be stopped with all the other cars. Yes. So they've just held them up to the frustration of some of the automobiles. Now we can, I think, just go around. Nobody will do anything. Yeah, they'll let people go. They kind of try to corral the people and the dogs off to one side. That's a little hard. And then they didn't want to totally stop traffic for this, I think. It's sort of nice. There's a dog being untangled from a leash. So they let some through and then they let others through, and I think that's what the people with flags are all about. Letting them go one way and another. So we should hurry up if we're going to go with our wave of cars. See up ahead, you can see the big crowd at the end. Cecil B. DeMille here. He's not going to go anywhere. He's going to go up Boothby to go into town. But he can't, he's not going to get around these dogs. Well, I think they'll let some people through because periodically the cars go. You see, so I think they're stopping some and they're letting others go.
I thought you could go over Bayberry and get around a lot of these.
No, you can't go in this end of Bayberry. See, it's dead end.
Oh, we're not far enough along.
Yeah. Big crowds. Some dogs in carriages, some children in carriages. Now see, they're letting people around. Oh yes, now we're going to get a good view going back the other way. There's the dog. See? Look. Any dogs. So that's what they're doing, I think. They let a few past and then others, watch out. Okay. Now we're going to get a good view of the back side and on the side. Very large dog. Yes, it's a mastiff. He's definitely the biggest.
A bear baby dog.
Yes. Some people say I want a Surrey. Some people say I want an iPad. This is the biggest one. Josie, you would be absolutely petrified. This dog is taller than you are. They all have scars. This is the back side of the ones we saw coming at us earlier. Here we go. Many dogs. Strut your mutt. Actually, it's a good car. Yes. Still has his rake marks in him. Yeah. Little dogs, big dogs. Now they're halfway. There's a sign, and then they congregate and drink water. Compliments of small paper boxes from the clam shack. And water bottles provided by somebody, chilled. So you can pour it out.
Plastic poodles.
Yes. And there's a kid in the parade. And a couple of small dogs are in carts up ahead. Two children, not dogs. Little Westie. It's not her little Westie. Mobile homes. Dog mobile homes. Now we're pretty close to the start again. You can see how many there are. Yeah. He's the second biggest. You can see Strut Your Mutt is going now down. We can park and wait. Watch them come by. Yay! What a good day for Strut Your Mutt.